no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as and the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Boise State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on...
There he goes! He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the right side. Creates a little room. Oh, what a move. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Got his man to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's got it on the run. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tar Heels offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The sure hands, it's Smith. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be third and long. Just keep slinging it. Got his man downfield. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Oh, the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll start this drive firing. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The snap sets up the throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Webb. And he's knocked down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Dumps it off in the flats. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback feeling feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Second down coming up. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.
7, North Carolina, 0.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Wants to go up top. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Turning it on. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Back open in the middle. After the filthy move, he's got room. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll leave it with him. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. To the air on first down. He caught it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Georgia Tech ran roughshod over the competition today en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it. And I don't just mean in those gorgeous gold unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. From the gun. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
Nope.
Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Flips it out in the flat. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. And the Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Offense working from the pistol. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Shaw. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Harbor. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. And the Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got his man across the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Breaks into the open. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. The offense comes out 1st and 10 from the 11. To the ground. He's got it again. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The give from the gun. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Pulls it in. At the 35, he's loose. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He'll pull it on the read. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Pressure coming. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Broncos started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Harbor. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Makes the catch. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Offense facing 4th down.
Trying to do it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The play-action fake. Throwing right. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got his man quickly.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Lets it fly. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got it.
Well, the head coach is looking real smart after gambling for it there on 4th and short in field goal range, but he trusts his quarterback to go to the right place with the football. Huge play now setting up 1st and goal.
Trying to punch it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. Well, this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big 12. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fakes the grab on the left. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, North Carolina! A great catch and run for 6.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And he knocks it through to put them up by 1, and now the D will try to hang on. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and he comes up with a massive play right there.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And still a one-point game here, Jesse, and the offense would like to put something together.
No doubt. Execution is going to be critical here, David, because with a one-point lead, it just feels like the team that makes the fewest mistakes at this point of the game is going to win.
And it's nice to know that my defense just put a really good stop together, got me the ball back. Now it's go time. Fourth quarter, I got to go make this happen.
It's complete on the right side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side of the ball.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.